Good morning. We continue our meditations on the Black Madonna, and I'm talking about what she represents. There's so many interpretations, so many levels of meaning in her return in our time. She calls us down. She represents the lower chakras there, the chakras that are closer to the earth. That is so important for Westerners, especially. We've been in our heads for so long that we easily neglect our relationship to the earth. And of course, the lower chakras, the first chakra in particular, is about, again, connecting to the whole. We talked about this already, that it's about vibrations and sound. So again, it's about moving beyond tribalism. Tribes are fine, but tribalism is cutting ourselves off from other tribes and declaring that ours is the only one that matters, our superiority complex. So to go down into our lower chakras is very important, and the Black Madonna honors that. She honors the earth and therefore represents ecology and environmental concerns. And of course, the whole process of birthing and creativity in all of its functions. And of course, Thomas Berry says ecology is functional cosmology. And so that cosmology becomes functional, if you will. It becomes more local in terms of the Black Madonna specifying our relationship to the earth. And of course, creativity is at stake because, as Carl Jung says, creativity comes from the realm of the mothers. And that then is part of the encouragement of the Black Madonna to give birth in many ways. As Hildegard of Bingen saying that wisdom is found in all creative works. Black Madonna is found in all creative works. She celebrates our diversity, how wonderful it is that we come from different tribes and different colors and different cultures and different songs and different music, different ways of seeing the world. The diversity is not a problem, it's something to celebrate. The Black Madonna represents grief too, that she is very involved in the suffering of the world. The dark night of the soul is a place where we often encounter the Black Madonna when there's great brokenness, great suffering. That is one more reason why she is returning today. The Black Madonna has been called Queen of Hell, Queen of the Underworld, that force of pure suffering, mystical love that annihilates evil at its root and engenders a Christ child in the ground of the soul, even as the world burns. That telling is from Andrew Harvey. And he too relates the Black Madonna to Kali, the Dark Mother of India, who deals with fierceness, often depicted with a necklace of skulls, to remind us that the feminine is not about being a doll. It is about dealing with the difficulties and even horrors of life and destruction, as well as creation. So she is fierce and unrelenting and beautiful. But also she calls us to joy and celebration and to dance. And that is very clear in the Sophia scriptures and in the wisdom books of the Bible. Approach me, you who desire me, and take your fill of my fruits. For memories of me are sweeter than honey. Inheriting me is sweeter than the honeycomb. They who eat me will hunger for more. They who drink me will thirst for more. Whoever listens to me will never have to blush. So celebration is part of the Dark Mother as well. And she calls us, of course, to compassion, to imitating the care of the Black Madonna herself carries. So all of these are gifts of the Black Madonna in our time, and there are others as well. But it gets clearer and clearer why she is returning and speaking to so many people today. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.